At this point, I am our sole speaker for the day. As I said, I was going to go out all guns blazing for this meeting. Toastmaster speaker, the whole 9 yards. We've arrived at the end of another Toastmasters year. Every June 30th, we take a moment to reflect on where we've gone through the course of this year. We put in place a new leadership team and select new goals as we move forward. And as we look back, it has been another remarkable year in our club. You think about the individuals in our club and the things that they've achieved. It's quite a lengthy list. Both Matt Siebert and Amy Brott received honors in the area speech contest last fall. And Neil Sheldon captured first place in the speech evaluation contest this spring. Amy Brott achieved her competent communicator, Tom Clark his competent leader. I achieved 2 advanced communicator awards, and Jesse Sutton achieved the Triple Crown, 3 awards this year: competent communicator, competent leader, and advanced leader bronze. But even outside of the club setting, our members have achieved success. I think of Matt Siebert, Sean Bergdorf, Paula Hayes, and Tom Clark have all gone on to the next step and forward in their careers. And Bethany and Joy themselves have ventured into a new arena in working with a music magazine. But what about each of you? Think so far of some of the speeches that you may have given. Some folks in here have put in 3, 5 speeches this year. We've been challenged with table topics. We've improved our skills. These are not just achievements by individuals. Every one of us here has had a hand in each one of those successes. And overall, as a club, the Rising Stars Toastmasters has received the highest honor that Toastmasters International can bestow on a club. We are again a President's Distinguished Club. I hope all of you take pride in that achievement, because it's rare. In our district, West Michigan, and even worldwide, roughly perhaps 1 in 3 clubs achieve just the distinguished level. 1 in 10 perhaps reach the President's Distinguished level. But our club has done it for the 2nd year in a row. Think about this also. We chartered in 2011. And ever since day 1, we have set a standard for excellence. This is the 2nd year in a row that we are President's Distinguished Club since the moment we chartered. That is a tradition that we should continue to strive and keep. But I think more than just the accolades, we might remember most just those fun times we've had here in the club over the course of the year. Perhaps you can think of an interesting speech you heard. I think a lot, particularly of those icebreakers, where you get to meet somebody for the first time. I remember Christine Shook leaning over the lectern saying, "I lead a double life." Or some of the great table topics we've had. Brian Trent's dandelion speech is going to go down in history. Or perhaps it was that great dinner we had at the Hunt Club. Or some of the special meetings we've had. Think of Amy Brott's Halloween meeting we had back in the old room. Or who can forget Jessica Hartle's Price is Right rendition of Punch a Bunch table topics. Or the wintertime speech competition, the St. Patrick's Day Smackdown. We've had a lot of great times in this club in the past year. And just as Ralph Smedley, the founder of Toastmasters, said, learning happens best in moments of enjoyment. So for all these accolades and all these memories, I would like to thank you, my fellow Toastmasters, my friends. Again, I'd like to recognize our leadership team from 2012 and 2013, which I've gladly served as president. That team has been Tom Clark, our Vice President of Education, who's made sure that these meetings come together week in and week out. Matt Hall and Bethany Weems, our Vice Presidents of Membership and Public Relations. They've done an exceptional job promoting the club and welcoming in 11 new members in the course of this year. Carl, who's been wearing 3 hats, secretary, video master, and webmaster, very busy man. And Fallon, Our remarkable and unstoppable Sergeant at Arms, the one who gets it all done and keeps it running smooth. Thank you very much. And Jesse, who's been our treasurer this year, keeping all our records in shape. Most importantly, I think, getting our foundation grants in order so that the club can remain funded and do some of the things that we've been able to do. It's been a very strong privilege to have that backing for our club. So thank you again for your service and helping our club reach excellence. But now it is time again to move forward. My encouragement to all of you is to set your sights as high as you can see, and then mark those very first steps you need to take. You came here looking to add to your skills, to challenge yourself, to build greater confidence, most importantly, to learn to communicate your message. Make it happen. And when you do, take that treasure that you've learned here out into the world. Your world, your home, your neighborhood, your community, wherever it is that you intersect with other groups that you want to influence. Be the leader and share your voice. Every one of you, as you've been attending week in and week out, have been looking at our unofficial club slogan. Don't just wish upon a star, become one. Let this be your year. Let this be your time, for you are all rising stars.